I just told me, yeah, we gon' be straight. He saw me make $1 million off one damn play.
What it do, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to do the next part of the series. Okay, if you haven't watched the first two videos, I went over how to use the Robinhood app and I went over how to find out which stocks to buy. Okay, now this is the next step, and in this video I'm going to break down how to analyze a stock. Okay, it's going to be more fundamental than technical, but we'll still get into how to read the charts, you know, how to break down the company bit by bit. Okay, I'm going to break it down simply for you guys. You know, I'm not going to make it overcomplicated. You know, it's going to be simple, easy, and by the end of this video, you'll have a pretty good understanding of how to break down and how to analyze the stock. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys are really going to enjoy the content. I have a whole series planned out for you guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But like I said, let's hop straight into it. Okay, so first we're going to start off with Apple. Okay, Apple is, you know, doing pretty good, but this is how we find out how to analyze it, right? So we're going to go to a further out chart. Okay, we're going to look at the 3-month chart, and we see that this stock has been down for the past few months, but then we have to keep in mind that the market has been red overall or down overall for the past month, right? So then we're going to look at the 1-year chart. The 1-year chart looks like we have a nice incline on that trend. You know, we have a nice upward trend. When you see the stock is, you know, ticking upward over a long period of time, that's a nice upward trend that you see within the stock. Okay, so notice here that you have high points, and then it'll dip down a little bit, but overall you see that it's a, you know, an upward trend. So stocks do this all the time. The price fluctuates, so you may see that it'll be up here, and then you see it looks kind of jagged. You know, that happens. Sometimes there, you know, the stock will rise for a while, then it takes a little breather, then it comes straight back up. Okay, so that's basically what that is showing you there. Okay, then we're going to look at the 5-year chart. We're going to look even further out, because when you are investing, you want to see how the stock is going to do in the long run. Okay, not necessarily short term. So we want to see that the stock is going to give you the best returns over a long period of time. Okay, a lot of investors, you know, are investing for years on out, 10 years, 20 years. So they want to see the growth within that period of time. So let's switch over to the 5-year chart, and you see that, you know, the stock has had massive growth. Okay, it says up over 300% for the past 5 years. Okay, that is a great return. And, you know, it just shows that this company has really been improving and doing great over that long term. Okay, so that is just the very beginning. Now, if you are new to the company, you don't really know what the company does, make sure to check out that about page. Okay, Robinhood shows you that as well. With the about page, that about section, it gives you a brief overview of what the company is about. Okay, it shows you what they do, what the company is about, when it was founded, and things of that sort. Okay, there's also a section where it shows you the 52-week high, the 52-week lows. Okay, that's good to see, you know, how the range of where the stock has been trading at. Okay, that's good to see, because you want to see, okay, what is the lowest point that this stock could go to, and what is the highest point that it has been. Okay, usually you want to get somewhere in between, so that you know that, oh, I know that the stock has hit this price point before, so I want to hold it until it gets to that price point, so I know I'm going to maximize on my returns. That is, you know, just another way for you to think about it like that. Okay, and then there's the analyst section. The analyst section is just good to give you a different perspective. Okay. Sometimes you may not agree with the analyst, but it's just good to hear what others are thinking and how they may feel about that stock, right? The next section is, quite simple, right? The earnings. The earnings basically show how much profits or how much revenues the company has brought in over time. I like to see that the company has been beating earnings. Okay, so here we have two colors, right? They have the estimated, which is the dark green dot, and we have the light green dot, which is the actual earnings, right? So the estimates are made for each quarter of the year, right? So we'd like to see that the actual earnings per share, the actual earnings beat or exceed that of the estimated earnings per share. Okay, that shows you that this company is, breaking the charts, or basically showing you that this company is being profitable and doing what they're saying they're going to do and exceeding the expectations, right? We want to see that this stock is performing at its best point. Okay, so that is a little brief overview of how to break down the stock very simply right there, guys. Let's hop into another one just to give you guys another feel of a different company. Okay, so when you're looking at different stocks, make sure that you really, look at what's going on with it, and you see that, this trend is kind of trading flat or this or that. Okay, let's hop into Disney. Okay, that's going to be the next one. Let's look at the 3-month. We see that they're up for the past 3 months. Okay, so that looks pretty good. And keep in mind the market conditions. This stock the stock market has been red or down for the past month, right? But it looks like this stock wasn't phased too much. So that is a good factor there to see as well. So for the 3-month period, the stock is up, right? Let's look at the 1 year. The 1 year, we see that, notice how in the beginning of the year, or this beginning stretch, it looks like the chart, or, the stock chart that you see here, looks like it was trading kind of flat. And what I mean by that is, it's kind of sideways, kind of trading sideways. It's not a direct incline like that. We saw that Apple was, ripping and running straight this way, but here we see that it had a little lag. It kind of was trading flat and not as much of an up curve as Apple was, right? Also, keep in mind that this is different sectors. Okay, Apple's technology and Disney is like streaming platform, plus the the parks that they have. They do a lot of other things, right? So let's keep that in mind. So let's look at the 5-year chart. It is up 100% for the past 5 years. So that is good. That shows that this company is, in fact, doing good over the long term. So people who put their money in 5 years ago have doubled their money, basically. Okay. So here again, we see that the stock chart is trading a little flat. We had a dip around the pandemic time, and it has made its way back up. That's also the importance of holding your stocks long term, guys. If you hold for the long term, even if you have a rough stretch, you will make that money back. Okay, when you sell a stock, you lock in the loss. Okay, when you just see that your account is down, let's say your account is down $100, right? You didn't really lose it until you sell it. Okay, so don't sell if you see that if your stocks are down, because they will bounce back up and exceed the point that they were at. Just know that, that's just an FYI tip for you guys. Then again, make sure you guys check that about page if you don't know what the company is about, or if you want to see a little bit more about what the company has to offer. Check that about page. And if you see that Robinhood doesn't really have a good summary of it, look it up, Google it. You know, we have a lot of resources that we can use to do so. Then, you know, you can check out the 52-week high and all that. Check out the 52-week low just to see, you know, it has a range from here to here. That's what's been happening for the past year, right? Then you can check what the analysts are saying about this stock just to give you another point of view, right? Just like we did with Apple. And then we want to check the earnings. So for this one, we see that the earnings have been, they've been beating earnings basically each time, okay? So, you know, this shows you that this stock looks pretty good. You know, this company is profitable. Especially on these last few, we see that they've really been blowing earnings out of the park because their actual earnings are far exceeding the expected earnings that, you know, that was expected for this company. So that looks very good. That is a way to show you, you know, overall, this company is pretty good, you know, so I would feel safe putting my money into it. You basically just have to think like a big investor. If you have billions of dollars, who do you trust with your money? Okay, that is how you break down a company. You break down a company by looking and analyzing these different parts. It's very simple, not too hard. I just gave you guys a brief overview. There's other things that you can do, but I just wanted to put it simply for you guys so you can check and see that this stock has been performing pretty good, or it's been all right, or things of that sort. Okay, guys, if you learned anything in this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. You know, I'm going to keep dropping more videos for you guys so that you guys can learn how to, you know, build wealth in the stock market. That's what we're trying to hear. That's what we're trying to do here. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for watching. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. So let's get it and let's go.
I just told me, yeah, we gon' be straight. He saw me make $1 million off one damn play.